What's up, guys? This is Aaron from Great Lakes RC, and I got the Maxx. Alright, so I decided to get the version 2 Maxx. I wasn't going to get this car, but then I was at the hobby shop by my parents' house. They have a really nice hobby shop in the Detroit area. Larry's Performance RC, if you're ever around there. They had a demo model. And I looked at the demo model and I said, okay, this is a lot different than what I remember from the first Maxx, which I had and I sold. So this one already has, as you guys probably already know, it already has the wide Maxx kit installed, and it's got this longer chassis, and the stance on it, it just really caught my eye. I think it looks amazing. And these sledgehammer tires, I like these a lot better than the original tires. You know, they got the knobs on here and they're pretty plush. Speaking of plush, the suspension feels a lot better than the first version. So I'm curious to see how that goes. The first one I did the Razor RC. So this one I think I'm going to drive stock. And then if I don't like it for the grass and street driving that I do, I'll give it the Razor tune. You know, I think I know what I'm getting into with this truck since I had the V1. The reason why I sold the V1 is I didn't want to go through getting the wide Maxx kit. And then, you know, I had some other things I wanted to fix on it. So instead of doing that, I sold it at the time, regretted it a little bit. So that's probably why I ended up with the Maxx again. So this is just going to be a quick overview. Weather in Michigan's terrible, so I don't know when I'm going to actually run it. Body. So obviously what everybody's talking about, it's longer. Huge space between the motor and the ESC. That wasn't there on the original one. It was pretty cramped on the original one. Nothing really else to say about this other than I wanted to compare it to a few different other trucks I got. I really like this red body. When I was at the hobby shop, I asked the guy if he had one in stock. He said he did, and I said, well, what body do you got? He said the black one. So I said sold, because that's the body that I wanted. So my Pro SE 4x4 is a little bit shorter, which the original one, they were the same length. And then if we look at it width-wise, because this Pro SC was almost the same size as the original one, you can see it's a ton wider. So that'll make a handle a lot better, because the Pro SC always handled really good. That was another reason why I let the Maxx go. So I wanted to compare it to an 8th scale buggy. So you can see it's still wider than an 8th scale buggy. And lengthwise, it's longer than an 8th scale buggy. And one more comparison. So this is my hybrid, which would be like an Outcast. So you can see it's a little bit longer. Also, that's interesting. The Badlands are almost the same size tire, slightly bigger. That's interesting. And then width-wise, you can see that a like a Creighton Outcast would be quite a bit wider still. So I think it's at a good stance size now that it wasn't before, and I'm pretty excited to get it running. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be able to run it, but I'm pumped. As the time I'm doing this video, these are hard to get, so that was probably another reason why I went and got it, was because they're hard to get right now. And my plans are I'm just going to run it stock and you know, kind of go from there. A lot of people are changing out the ESC, saying the ESC is not any good. We'll see how it works for me. So quick overview, and when I get it running, you'll see it again.